Hi everyone, it's Phil Kay, the head gardener at Ness Gardens. You joined me on a bit of a windier day than I would have liked. A lot windier yesterday. We've sustained some small amounts of damage we'll have to clear up after all this dies down. Some of the herbaceous plants as well have taken a bit of a beating. So we'll take a look at those, maybe show you a few things you might need to do in your own gardens after this as well. So I just, obviously at the start, the entrance of the gardens. I've been away for a few weeks, so back now. I just thought I'd show you some of the family order beds. They were obviously yesterday, the other day I was in, but looking a little bit better than they are now. But anyway, I'd like to talk you through them still. So these are family order beds. So a bit of more of a botanical theme rather than just a nice mixed border. So these families, we've chosen just a small number. There's a large number of families of plants. So that basically relates to the way the plants are categorized. Either it's by flower, by something in the stem, or inner parts of the flower, leaves, or other things like that. So yeah, we've chosen some of the more widely known ones to start with, a few sort of not so known ones. So yeah, so the first one, turn you around, we've chosen the rose family, so Rosaceae family. So we've got a mixture of things, potentillers, some sanguisorbas as well, also some geums. So unfortunately they've taken a little bit of a beating. If you need to know any of the, or would like to know any of the varieties on these, do get in touch and we'll give you a bit more of an insight on them. Some absolutely lovely ones, and obviously you've got your typical sort of rose at the back as well. And then moving on to the Asteraceae family. This has obviously got a little bit of a longer way to go before it's in its full heyday, but I'll give you a further update in the future. So yeah, a bit of a mixed family. Obviously sunflower, your sort of typical sunflower is the one that people mainly know. And then you've got things like the asters. So they're generally, the majority of asters do flower later on in the season. A few exceptions, Nova Belgii, I think flowers a little bit earlier. This is Aster smallness, now been renamed Symphocryton. That also happens quite readily in the industry, that basically scientific research is done and then a difference is found between certain different plants and then obviously reclassified and then given a different name accordingly. So this is a particular one. Some of the typical sedums, though, they've changed. I mean, it happens on a readily available, readily basis that we as gardeners have to try and keep up with. So as I say, we've already jumped the crowd to this one. So there's the new name for this particular one. So this is a bit more of a Ness specific variety. Not a very tall one. Flowering stalks probably up to here. Beautiful sort of wash of light pink, really nice flower. Olerias, that's coming into a good flower there. So there's a few different Olerias out there. So the majority of this bed is herbaceous. We've tried to mix in now, as I say, some of the more shrubbier sort of specimens in the Asteraceae family. There are also some sort of large shrub tree as well in the actual Asteraceae family. So echinaceas, yeah, they sit within the echinaceas and rudbeckias. Astrantia falls into the family. The echinops, so they'll be out soon. Nice patch of achillea. Again, not really much to show at this sort of moment in time, but I just wanted to give you a bit of an insight as to the way they're growing. Centuras, they're really coming into good flower now. So we're trying to give these beds a bit of an overall seasonal interest and not just at one time of year. The echinacea's coming into good flower there. Another Oleria. So the Osteospermums as well. Unfortunately, we've got quite a few leaves which we're going to have to clear up today. Nice Anthemis tinctora as well, the EC Buxton. showing its buds soon, so they'll be flowering. So yeah, there's a little bit of a sneaky Asteraceae vulgar in there, which is in the Asteraceae family, but actually is snuck in. The Liatris spicata as well, it's starting to develop its flower stalks, so they'll be doing well. Actually, there is a little dandelion which are actually going to work on this bed in about an hour or so. Also in the Asteraceae family, but again, not necessarily a wanted one in this bed. So we've got the next one. I'll show you some of the view. Hopefully it won't be too bad with the wind and the footage. So this is the Plantagenaceae family. It's plantain family, or Foxglove family, depending on who you ask. So this is Penstemon, apple blossom. Absolutely beautiful colour. Some of the bees absolutely loving it as well. Bit of an interesting one really. Not very sort of widely known, but one of the main families. So Hebe as well falls in there, as I said before, Foxglove, so we've got some perennial forms. Hebe's coming into flower there. So this Hebe again is actually Hebe Great Orm, it's a bit of a local variety. The Veronicastrum as well, that's in there. It's got a bit of a way to go yet. So yeah, I think Phytostegia as well over there, so that's in there as well. So an interesting one, doesn't obviously provide a lot of interest at the moment, but obviously once it comes into flower, it does so. The Ranunculaceae family, so the buttercup family. So we've got things like Pulsatillas, this lovely sort of seed head, obviously wonderful flower before as well. Sneaky willow herb in there. Yeah, so Trollius as well. What else? We've got the hellebores, Hellebore fatidius, the Actea, or Simsifuga, Delphiniums, and apologies for the wind. So the Delphiniums and Aconitums as well. Thalictrums as well, they fall into the same family as well. So as I say, just trying to give you a bit of an idea of how plants are classified. And we've got a monocot bed, which is a higher classification. So this basically identifies plants that obviously start with just one leaf structure at the very start, as opposed to a dicotyledon, which will be 2. So yeah, this obviously contains a wide number of plants. So we've got things like the grasses, so various different grasses like Hacanacloas, the steepers, the irises, the Hemerocalis, some cannas in there as well. The cosmias all fall into this category. Pennisetum, nice grass as well. Some Bryza media, that's actually not actually out yet, so that'll be a while yet. So yeah, nice classified family. And the mint family is the last one we have at the moment. So this is quite a nice family, nice flowering family. It's got things like Phlomis in there. Some of the peat that's taken a while to come out. Some Agastache. Some Ajuga as well. Unfortunately, it's taken a little bit of a beating with the wind. So yeah, unfortunately this is where we've sustained a little bit of damage from some of the bigger sycamores. Unfortunately one of the branches did hit into the Lamiaceae bed. So we're going to have to do a bit of sort of pruning work on this rosemary, just to try and tidy it up and obviously prevent any infections getting into the plant. So lavenders as well, they fall into the same family. Salvias themselves, so this is Salvia hot lips, doing really well. Stachys as well. That's Really nice soft furry leaf. Provskia Persica blue spire as well at the back. Salvia patens as well. It's growing really well. Really interesting, which was sourced by our local nursery, and the nursery that associated with Ness, Dovecot. So they grow Salvia bulliana. So that's a really nice one. It has a sort of yellow and blue flower, so that'll be coming out soon. I know Philippa does actually sell more of that as well, so we thought we'd include it in ours. Just sort of finish this video. Hopefully, I say it's not too bad with the wind. I did a previous video about the echiums that we have. So they're in the Boraginaceae family. I sort of said at the time that they were around sort of 12 foot. I think some of ours now are reaching 18 foot in some areas of the gardens. Absolute beauty these are. Full of flower, and as one of my colleagues and friends told me, that his in his garden are like a bee highway, and he's certainly not wrong about ours as well. Absolutely beautiful flowers. So these originate from the Canary Islands, so you can see the bees coming and going here. So as I say, some of the ones down the bank. Go and stand at the base of one and then give you a view up. It's taken me a good 10 minutes to get to the top of this one. Yeah, absolutely wonderful flower. As I say, they are, in some countries, it's a country of origin is classed as a bit of a weed, but we've sort of embraced them. And you can see how many we've got here. They don't do too much harm to your garden. Obviously don't take up a lot of space on the ground either, and provide a wonderful display. It's worth having to maybe go in your own garden, getting some seed, buy online. There's also a smaller variety, Webbii, which is a lot lower, and a few other ones as well. We've got some of the larger ones at the back as well there. Reaching right up into the sky there. So yeah, that's all from me really. Just a quick update. Hopefully it wasn't too windy for you. And yeah, obviously trying to keep everyone informed about things we've got growing here, and obviously the team are putting in a lot of effort to try and keep it going when we're eventually ready to open. Obviously a little bit of a way to go on that, and yeah, obviously reflecting mental health awareness week as well. Just very important to keep yourself active throughout the day, spend a little bit of time in your own garden, obviously enjoy a bit of sun when you can, and keep talking to your friends and family, and as I say, enjoy your gardens. That's one of the main things that, you know, for me, my office, my workload is split between office and garden, so it's always important to get that little bit of garden time in. Yeah, so that's all from me. So hopefully that was informative, and these beds will be here when we're ready to open, so you'll all be able to see them for yourself eventually. You know, eventually we'll make a few changes to a few of these beds. So yeah, so hopefully that was useful for you all, and yeah, stay safe, stay well, and enjoy your gardens. Bye now.